Yesterday, very early in the morning, as I was streaming the Game of the Year 2026 High Guard, a new client patch went live for gtaonline on all platforms. So we'll go over the patch notes and discuss what they changed with that update. It was mostly about changes and fixes to the mission creator, with the most important one being that they finally added new wand level options to the mission creator. This is the one thing that I've heard tons of people complaining about that make missions, that they just can't turn off the wand level for certain things that they want to do. So I'm very happy to see that they pushed out a patch to change that. Some other things that they changed though, and I'll go through these kind of fast since they are just bug fixes. They fixed an issue that resulted in testing missions with teams 2, 3, or 4 to fail instantly. Fixed issues that resulted in preventing objects from being placed when using the override position or rotation options. Fixed an issue that resulted in the model memory bar amount being incorrect. Fixed an issue that resulted in cutscenes sometimes having graphical issues. Fixed an issue that resulted in set mission flags on objective midpoint options setting flags on objective start instead. Fixed an issue that resulted in inconsistent actor behavior while hacking. Fixed an issue that resulted in the actor position options menu not working as intended. Fixed an issue that resulted in the value for points to give in interaction consequences not being saved. A lot of those I have never really came across, although I haven't really played around with the mission creator too much, so yeah. They also had some bug fixes when it comes to the mansions. They fixed an issue that resulted in the target vehicle not appearing in tow truck service. They fixed an issue that resulted in players not seeing the mansion entry scene after exiting the property. And they fixed issues that could result in the pet dog floating and the prompt for petting to persist on screen. I've actually run into the pet dog floating one time. And finally, some general ones. They fixed an issue that resulted in players spawning in the ocean while exiting El Rubio's compound during the Cayo Perico heist. I'm pretty sure I've actually seen this one happen a few times from other people. It hasn't happened to me personally, but I've definitely seen clips of this happening. They fixed an issue that resulted in players losing movement control after junk energy skydiving. Now, I did have this happen to me, but it wasn't after skydiving. It was after pressing right D-pad to start the skydiving, so I'm not sure if those are connected in some way. They fixed an issue in No Way Out tunnel vision that resulted in the player being unable to move if the train starts moving before they complete the hack. They've made several changes and fixes to the creator content 1 to 5 missions, addressing issues with certain objectives for them. And finally, there's just general fixes for stability, which they seem to include every single update. And since we are on the topic of updates and patches, I'll also go over the background update that went live yesterday alongside the patch. They patched a facility money glitch. They fixed an issue that resulted in players being stuck trying to escape the interrogation room in a clean break, which is the finale for the No Way Out mission strand. And fast traveling to properties via the mansion now preserves the variation of the property being traveled to. So I guess there was a bug where if you teleported to your apartment, for example, from the mansion, the apartment would be at default and not the custom interior that you selected for that apartment. Unfortunately, still no fixes for the Avenger God mode glitch. I'm sure that one will get patched with a background update one of these days because it is just super overpowered and busted. Maybe Thursday they'll push another one out and it will get fixed then. We can only hope, really. But that is going to wrap up this short video. Let me know your thoughts on the changes both from the background update and the patch update itself down in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, feel free to leave a like as well as subscribe to my channel for more gtaonline content. I also want to give a huge shout out to all of my channel members for your support. If you'd like to become a member for some exclusive perks, you can either use the join button or the link that's down in the description. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great day.